Ça, comme je disais, c'est le weekly overview. On va un peu voir qu'est-ce qui s'est passé la semaine dernière et rapidement plonger sur qu'est-ce qu'on va faire pour la semaine prochaine. Prenez donc vos notes. OK? Prenez donc vos notes. Je vais vous donner quelque chose de pas mal. OK, regardez, je vais vous dire un truc. Moi, ce que je fais sur tous mes trades, OK? Everything that I do on my trades are based on keyframe, on the keyframes related to the candle. Okay. Hey, Keith, how you doing, brother? This is a double language call, so we speak French and English at the same time here. So sometimes I'll have to speak some English, sometimes I'll speak some French. Okay. I just don't want you to be confused when you hear some French. And if you can understand French, just type F. If you understand English, type E. If you understand both, type E and F. So I know everyone in the call can understand what I'm saying. Okay, guys? You can see some E and some EF here in the chat. Just type E or F. Okay? Charles is F. Okay, Charles. And Keith Young Jr. If you understand French, type F. If you understand English, type E. So I know who is here and what we are sharing is properly communicated. So I was saying this, okay? Charles, j'espère que tu vas comprendre. Je vais essayer de répéter après, okay? I was saying this. When you see a candle like this, you don't know which time frame it is. Quand tu vois une bougie comme ça, tu ne sais pas c'est quel time frame. Je ne te dis pas c'est quel time frame. Mais regardez, whatever I'm showing you here, we have 4 information. On a le high, we have the high, we have the close in this case, the open and the close. Listen to me. This information, every time that you have a candle that closes, you have them. À chaque fois qu'une bougie ferme, tu as 4 points d'information. Tu as un high, tu as un low, tu as un open et tu as un close. Le problème, c'est qu'on ne considère pas ces points-là suffisamment. Puisque quand on a beaucoup de bougies comme ça, on est distrait. Okay? We are so distracted when we look at we are so distracted when you look at the price action here, the candles that have formed, and we don't focus enough on these 4 points and these 4 informations. What I'm trying to say here is every time that you have a close, okay, or an open, this could be your entry point at some point in the time frame, okay? And every time you have a high and a low, this could be a reference if you are breaking out or faking out. What does that mean? Breakout and fake out, it's a market context. It will give you market context. Am I breaking out or am I faking out? This can lead you to understand the direction. You can understand the direction just by knowing if you are in a breakout market or a fake out market. Tu peux comprendre la direction d'un price action juste en te concentrant sur le breakout ou le fake out. Breakout, c'est lorsque le marché ferme au-dessus d'un point plus haut. Et fake out, c'est lorsqu'un marché ne réussit pas à fermer. C'est un failed breakout. It failed to break out. Donc, quand le marché échoue de fermer dans une direction, ce que tu vas remarquer, c'est qu'il te dit d'aller dans la direction contraire. Donc, breakout and fake out can help you understand the direction of a move or the direction of a candle. Open and close. Here we have a close. Here we have an open. This is a low and this is a high. We have open, high, low, close. The open is the beginning of a candle. The close is the end. Low is the lowest point that candle created, and high is the highest point that candle created. I just told you this. High and low are reference point to know what the next candle is about to do. If you see how price behave according to a high or a low, you can know and you can guess what the next candle will do. But the open and the close levels could be entries or reaction points where you are expecting to have an entry. Let's go to the higher time frame and I will show you this. Okay? Est-ce que vous avez compris? If you understood what I said, type 1, please. If you have a question, write it down in the chat. I want to go with you guys because this will help you a lot. And I want you to get it. I really want you to get it. It's very important, guys. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. Let's go on that. This was Euro USD. Oh, I had a trade that was positive. I didn't even know. Let me just take it out. On va enlever ça. Let me show you this. Okay, Keith, thank you, man. You are the one speaking total English here. Both of them can speak French and English at the same time. So what I want to say here, and I wanted to show you this on a higher time frame. On va aller sur le higher time frame et on va remarquer un truc ensemble, ok? On va chercher à chaque fois qu'on a eu une bougie, on va chercher de voir où est-ce qu'il a commencé son mouvement. Okay? We are trying to quickly study this small price action from here to here. And every candle, we are going to figure out where did it stop. Okay? Where could be the reaction point that pushed that candle to start. I want you to understand the key levels. This is studying the key levels. The key levels are those 4 levels: the open, the close, the high, and the low. But you know, open and close could be entries. High and lows are reference point where we can understand the price action, if it's breaking out or faking out. Open and close, it's when we know if we can enter or to exit. Do you remember once we were doing, I don't know if all of you were here, but I think Juve and Charles maybe, when we were doing the live session where I was explaining about the candlesticks, and I showed you different type of candlesticks and how they could predict what will come next. It was exactly based on that principle. So I want you to keep in your notes key levels. You have 4 key levels from a candle. You have an open, a close, a high, and a low. Okay? The open and close are entry, and exit point. They will serve you as such. High and low are reference for breakout and fake out. If you keep that in your notes, you are on a good path already. Okay? Now let's go. Charles, si tu ne comprends pas, can you ask questions, please? Because everybody here can understand some English. So I want you guys to stay together. And if you have a question, don't hesitate to ask me, guys. Okay? Now look at this. We are on the daily time frame. I'm grabbing this rectangle line, this horizontal line, please. And from this, we're gonna figure out every candle where it did react from. We are going to go from now going backward, don't from left to right. Okay. Okay. We are going to look for this first candle, this guy here. Okay. We have 2 levels. This was an open close. So this candle came and closed here. This opened here. Every time you have an open and a close at the same time, you have an open close level. Okay. This open close level, let's push it here. Look at what price did when we reached that level. Price came here and bounced. I'm going to take a vertical line, put it here, and then go on M15, and you can see where price reacted. You see where price reacted? It was here, because it was that day. It reacted twice on the same level. Do you see that? Est-ce qu'on a fait beaucoup d'analyse? We did not do a lot of analysis. We only know how price reacted from this level. I'm giving you nuggets, guys. This call will be very, very good. You see that? We didn't know. We didn't know. You don't have to know. You just have to mark the open and the close. Price will always react to an open and a close. Look, another one. Price opened here, closed here, right? And then with a gap, it opened here. It's still at open close, okay? Open first and we closed here. If you want to see some open close, because you have three types. You have peak, valley, and you have a gap. Gap is like here. You have something that opened and then broke a structure. But you have a different type. You can have a peak that got broken. You can have a valley that got broken, okay? But here, you have just an open and a close. Stay focused, guys. I'm going fast. Now look at this. If I pick my line chart, I will not see the gaps when the candle stopped, okay? But I will see the peaks and valleys. Peaks and valleys are open and close. Here we have a valley that's broken. Here we have a peak that is broken, okay? Now let's mark this. Let's take this one, mark it. Take this one and mark it, okay? Let's go back on the line. You see here, what happened? I'm showing you this. On this level, let's go back again. I have another small here. You don't see my screen. Okay, guys, est-ce qu'il y a un problème? Can you see all my screen? Okay, Charles, people are seeing my screen. Pourquoi tu ne vois pas mon écran? Okay, let's continue. Charles, you have a technical issue. Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. Now here, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay? Ce que je veux que vous puissiez comprendre, what I want you to see is every time we have an open and close, you can mark it. You have a peak and valley. Every peak and valley is an open close. Every peak and valley is an open close. I want you, okay, perfect, Charles. Good. Open close. I'm just choosing like randomly the peaks and valleys, okay? And then we are going to go together, check how price reacted to every level. We said we are going to start at this zone, okay? Every peak and valley here is marked. We have another valley here, but it's a small one. Okay, you can see it, right? Let me show you. This one here. The price was coming down and then stopped there. It could be considered a valley because price did not go up. It's okay, but we still mark it. Now let's go back on the chart candlesticks. Let's now focus on every one of them. I will go here. I will take the first candle. What did we see here? We saw that price reacted at this point, okay? Now, this is a peak and valley. Let's go again in the same candle, okay? Let's go on M15. You see the line above? Do you see how price reacted in the Asia? And here again, okay? Okay, let's go back in time. We go here. Let's forget these guys here. Let's go back here, okay? Here, I'm going to take the vertical line and put it here. I hope you are seeing the vertical line. Let me put it in a bigger size, like this. You see this vertical line here? Let's go now on the M15 again. Do you see where it's reacted? Now, you can ask me, okay, Emil, but this is a big move. It could be reacting to anything else here. No, this is just a fake out. The real level is here. Let me show you why. Because if you take a sell here, and then you look at the pips, you put 20 pips, 200 points, it will never reach. I think 15 it will touch. It didn't. You see, even 15 pips, you could have placed an order here, and this was a valid trade. And again here, you could have put another trade. You see, it makes so much sense. Thank you, T. So what I'm telling you here is what? Why open and close level work? The open and this is no magic, okay? Let me find it. I have a document, actually. I'm trying to find it. I made a thesis on this. I wrote this somewhere. I need to find it out. I'm trying to find it, guys, okay? I will give you the, I have like four reasons, I think, four. or 3 reasons why the open close work. I'm going to show you now. I think it's in French. Yeah. I made so many researches around the price action, and I read so many books. That's how I figured this stuff out. Let me find it. I am trying to find it right now. Let me do it. I think I found it. Okay, wide open. Okay, I have it. I found it. Okay. Okay. What is the chemistry? What doesn't matter. Okay. Let me give you a reason, okay? Why does the open candle matter? When you have an open candle, open and close level, it matters why? It's an artificial marker that us humans create. When people around the world decide that, okay, today we are going to close at this level, do you really think that level is random? It's not. So everybody accepted at some point they have to close and stop their activities around a price, and they decided that price is perfect to close. You must understand one thing. Most of the time, it's a fair price. What does market do? Market can go like this, and then it will come to a fair price all of the time. So if it's a fair price, it means it's a magnet. That's the first thing. The second thing, price itself, it's continuous. Price doesn't stop, okay? It doesn't know if it's closed or it's opening. But traders, us, funds, or banks and brokers, they use these markers as reference points. So they matter, okay? So that's why open close level are psychologically and practically important, because they can help us understand where we stopped in the market, okay? Also, with the auction theory, the open close levels, les niveaux open et close are sont entrés, donc they are manually entered in the algorithm machines, and there are values that can be saved somewhere. Let me say it in another way. You see, when you have reports, they can tell you when we opened and when we closed, and that is the two values that will help calculate what is the differential or the percentage we made of a move in the day. The high and the low will give you the average true range of a day. So you must understand the key levels are very important. I can give you so many reasons, but for now, just understand that where the price is closed and another candle came to open, it's a level that is important. So ici, on vient de voir. We just came here and we saw it. But let me show you something even more exceptional. We saw the daily, right? Let me put this one in red so you can see it. You see the red line, right? If I go now on the M30 or M15, anything, I don't care. It's the same thing for me. And now I go on M4, H4. Forget daily. Let's go on H4. What do we have on H4? On H4, you will have another open candle that has reacted to the same level. So you can refine your stop loss. You can even move higher and have a smaller stop loss and a bigger risk reward. You see that? This is how you can see market reacting. You see those wicks creating confusion? Now, no more confusion. Every time it stops somewhere. Look there. Look here. This is, it's like to a pip. But if I come and look for another open close here, look. I had a sell from here, from this one. You see this? Let me give you another one. Look at this open close here. This is another open close. If I come here on M15, let's put a vertical line right now here and look for a sell. I'll come here. Let's go look for that level. You see the trade? Let's come back here. We had this line. What do you have? Okay, after Asia, market swept. Asia high. Where did we confirm our sell? Open, close. Look at how far it went from this open close. And when it stopped, let's mark it. I don't know. Okay, let's discover together. It did stop from another open close. I can put my hand on the fire right now. Did we say that? You see this? It stopped another open close. If I go break this candle in two, okay, I have another break here. If I go in 1 hour, look, you will have until you see that it's still an open close. 1 hour. Here, you have another one. Here, you have another one. Look at how price stopped. Do you see this? If I went on H8, whatever the time frame, I'm showing you this. Why? Because you will choose your time frame by yourself. This is your responsibility, it's not mine. But the thing is, you should understand that the open close, it's one of the best level you could have. The high and low will give you the direction. Now, let me show you something. Let's go on H4, only H4, okay? Remove everything. And now we're going to go back in the past. Whatever we're looking for, it's when price will break a level above a candle. We're gonna look for an open close after that level. Okay, let's start down here. Just a random number. I don't know. Okay, let's see here. We close bullish. So this is the candle I'm taking in consideration. This one here. Okay. If we close above it, it means what? We are going higher, right? If I come and look on an open close in that range, what do I have? This guy here. Do we have a reaction from there? We have one. Do you see that? I'm on H4. I don't need to go on M5 or something else. You see that? If I come here and take my replay tool and just bring it back here, I want you guys to see this. Let's go on M15 now. When I had this break, look at how price played out. Formation, boom. What time is it? 6:45. Look at how price jumped from this point. Did you have this point before? You did. You did have this point before because you had this range. This range was what? It was a broken range when price pushed up. Okay. Did the open close came? It came back. What characterized this range to be a valid one? It should be the one that is creating the lowest point of the day. If Asia started here, where's the lowest point of the day? It's this one here. So if you find the lowest point of the highest point of the day, you take the broken range or H1 or H4, you just go there and look for an open close. You see this open close here? It could be a daily, it could be a weekly. So you could guess a weekly direction like this. And when on Monday or Tuesday it touches this line here, now you know all the week will go back up. This is just because it's H4, but it does the same on daily. It does the same on daily. Let me show you on daily. We had a break here, closing bearish. Let me show you here. We have this line and this line here, okay? Now look at this. Do we have an open close in this range? When I mean in this range, you should get like this rectangle here and pull back in time. Where do we see an open close from this range? I mean, like the one that's closed here and the one that broke structure. Where could price come back to? I have so many open closes, and that's how I will show you how you can select the best one. You should always type at the line chart. The line chart will give you certain levels. I have this one here. I also have this one here. and I have this one here. Now, I will just wait to see the price reaction. Most of the time, you will not suffer. La plupart du temps, tu vas pas souffrir parce que le prix va te montrer à quel moment il revient dedans. When you see this, this is daily time frame, guys. So look at this daily time frame. If I put my line chart here, where did we come back? We did come back on this one and this one. If I drop on M30 from this red line, where did we touch? We had the first reaction here, second reaction here. What time is it? It's exact time. Look at this, London session. Let me show you, sorry. London session here, you have this, 3 a.m. Again, 3 a.m., 2:30. Here you have New York session, 10 a.m. Here again, what? 8, 9, 8:30. You see? So it means every time the price comes back, it will be on a specific time. It will come back to retest your level. So as I'm giving you this, I want you to understand one thing. Every time that I come on the chart, chaque fois que je viens sur le marché, you always see these candles here. It's for me to understand where are my open closes. Sometimes they can help me get the direction right. Okay? I don't need much. Ça peut me donner la direction. Je n'ai pas besoin de beaucoup. Okay? Now, let's go now on quickly to look at the time frame, the candle that I have here on every pair that we are trying to analyze for the week. So the first thing we are going to do, reset chart. I will go on the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, what did we have? Okay, what did we have on the weekly time frame? We had a rejection here, big rejection, taking out this and faking out. It means we did not close above. On n'a pas réussi à fermer au-dessus. So we know we are bearish. If we fail to break here, what should be targeting here? Price will never stay just inside like this. Price goes to liquidity, from liquidity to liquidity. Like we went to here, then we targeted here, we stopped here, we came back to get this again. It gives us higher, high and lower, and higher low. Okay? It gives us a trend. But when we arrived here, we couldn't break the level. We stopped inside, we confirmed with another week bearish, and then we had a bullish week. What do we have around this bullish week? We have an open close. We have one that's here. This open close got broken, and we closed bullish up here. When I look in the past now, okay, what do I have? I have another one here, which is also an open close. This is Euro USD, guys. And if you don't see clear, you can go on a higher time frame. Monthly. How did the monthly close? The monthly closed bullish here. So we expect this month to finish bullish again, but be careful. Why? We had an open close on the monthly that rejected price. This is February. Did we finish February? No, we are right in the middle. So this could be just a push-up before we drop down. Every time a candle opens, what does happen? We have an open, a high, a close, and then we have this. This is a bearish candle. When you have a bullish candle, you have an open, a low, and then you go up and close there. So if you know that, going bullish does not intimidate us because we know we closed bullish. We closed bullish here. It could be a sign that we should close bullish again, but we are moving against a key level. Now, when you see price react from a key level, you should ask yourself, did we touch another key level already? I will come here and I will check this. This is another one, key level on the weekly. I also have this one. With time and more exercises, you will know which key level to use. This one is not fresh. I will teach you that very soon. In the coming weeks, I have a program that will teach you about the key levels and how to use them to enter. But this has been used already. This one has been used here and here and here. and it came fresh again and got used here. So we have a confusion on a monthly. We have a price pushing lower and also another one pushing up. We need to drop on the weekly time frame. Knowing that we were confused, what could have been the reaction that will push this price lower? If I come in the past here and I see this, you will notice that we also have another open close here that have here, you see, that also was a reason to go lower. So we have two strength pushing down, but this guy only touched one here. So I don't have enough strength to push price up, especially after seeing this rejection. To take a bullish candle and cover all this, it will take too much work. So now what I know, I have a bearish basis. A bias, my basis is bearish. I closed bullish after closing bearish. This could be just a retracement inside what? Inside this range. Let me show you the range from down here up here. Where are we? Let me remove everything else so you can see now, because we need a clean chart. Do you see? What is this? Equilibrium. Equilibrium is where price needs to reach before continuing the direction. To rebalance all this impulsive move, we need to drop. And if I go on 1 hour, you will see how price was going down. Then it came back here, covered the 50%. And now look at how the daily are doing. They're going down and down and down. Okay? So now what we expect to see here, it's a sweep of here, because liquidity have been created. All the people that were selling here, they've been moving their stop loss to break even around the 50%. And then price came and took them out, but did not move across the 50% line. We stopped and we started play around here. Price will maybe come back again because now we have sellers. Price will have to take all these people out. And that could be the direction opposing our wick. Remember how the wick is formed? That could be the wick that we will have. It could be. Okay? Because when you understand how the higher time frame is playing out, you can expect certain stuff and you will see them happen. So for now, what I will have to do here, remove all this. I will just grab a weekly, mark my weekly high, previous weekly high, and the previous weekly low. Here. And previous weekly low. If you mark it like this, si tu marques ça comme ça, tu es déjà dans la bonne direction. Okay? You know we have a rejection here. We have a bearish candle. We couldn't close above it. We closed inside. We swept it, but we closed inside. We couldn't break. We closed in fake out, not in breakout. Okay? Now, when I have this, what I want to see, this, because this will be the previous weekly high and low. Okay? Ça sera le précédent high and low. Ça, c'est la semaine d'avant. Ça, c'est la semaine qui vient de finir. This is just the week that just, this is the week that just ended. So it will be our previous week when we open. That's why I marked these lines here. Now, if we go on the daily time frame, what you have on the daily time frame will give you more context. Where are we according to this price action? This is the daily. If I come on the daily, I have a strategy that I teach everyone here, how you could enter using supply and demand zone with your engulfment. This is a daily supply zone. If I consider this as a supply zone, everything that comes inside a supply zone is for us to push lower. So I will go on H4 and find if I have an H4 level. If I find myself an H4 level, I will mark it here. It's an H4 engulfed candle. So price could come here and reject, but the problem is we have equal highs. On a des equal highs ici qui sont de la liquidité. Equal highs means what? It means price could come and take this out. So above this equal highs, I need to look if I have another H4. I have one. This is my valid point. If price reach here, then I can drop. Okay? For now, I can stop there and I can go on another pair. That's how I do my weekly analysis. I don't want to go too deep because I don't know what price will do. I can just stay here staring at the chart and trying to guess. I will mark my zone and expect price to react from them. So j'ai mes deux zones, H4. Le premier, c'est celui-là. Le deuxième, c'est celui-là. What did I tell you? You can check the key zones. Do I have a key zone on the daily time frame inside here? I have one. I have one. The key levels, okay? Now, if you have this, and you mark this here, and you put it here, you have a key level. Let me put a big line like this and mark it as a daily resistance. This is a daily resistance. Inside my level here, I have another one. This is also another one. Okay? These two key levels, remember what price does when we come on an open close. Ça, ce sont the open close. What does price do when we come on an open close? It can react, right? We have one up here and one down here. I can mark this one too, but I don't need to. Why? Parce que si je mets une position, les deux vont se trouver dedans. Anyways, I will have both of them inside, so I don't need to mark this one. Okay? And you see here, it should be like 20 pips. Let me mark this properly. 20 pips or 25 pips. 25 is more secure. Tu as tous les deux niveaux dedans. Okay? You can prepare this trade right now, and it could work. It could work. Sometimes we just overanalyze stuff. Okay? Donc, ici, you see, we have this key level. If price react, it will bounce from these two levels. Some people will do this. They will take 10 pips trade on this first line and put half of their money. And here, they put another 10 pips and put the half of the other money. So when they lose both, they just lose 1%. But if one wins, look at 12 pips here, 12 are here, and here 10. And if you have these prepared like this, they can, I swear to God, I have taken some trade like this. Like in three days, I came and I saw price react from them. Lundi peut monter, mardi, mercredi jusqu'ici, and then drop. Sometimes it won't do all the move. It can just stop here, but it will reach here and then drop. Okay? But you have to know that you don't need a lower time frame to do this kind of stuff. Okay, guys? So I'm keeping this as option that we're gonna study on the inside throughout our week, but the price should come up here before we drop. I don't know if it should drop here or here, but I'll just put this line here. But inside here, we also have another cute level because you can see how price created these equal highs. These equal highs inside the range are very strong because they can give a reaction here. If I go on H4, I can find a key level inside this key level. So I will see one here. You see this? It's just a refinement. And when you refine a daily to a H4, you call it an MTF, multi-time frame. Now I have this. If I go on the key level here, on the candlesticks, I can also take this open close here because we closed here and opened here. This could also be a level. It's above the equal highs. Okay. This is how I prepare my Euro USD trade. And if it doesn't work and price start going lower, I will go down here and look for an H4 key level. I will have an H4 demand zone. Okay, this will be my buy H4. I will have a buy zone H4. Okay, but I know on H4 I also have key levels, which are the extremes. This peak one is an extreme. Maybe inside this zone I can also pick one. Okay, H4 key level, and here I will mark this as let's mark this as an H4 supply or resistance. And you have this. You have two levels. Donc, si le prix ne vient pas et il vient ici, we know my price will react because I know my key levels. Okay, guys? So, this is for Euro USD. I'm trapping the market. I'm putting traps. So I will put my alerts here, one alert here, and one below this zone. As soon as I see my euro dollar alert ring, I will come back here and I will look at it. Okay, guys? This is the secret. Look at the GBP USD trade that I took last time. I did send a trade that was very secure and very conservative, but let me show you the key level that reacted to my price. Look at this. You can see it here, right? Look at here. Now look where I could enter. All this was just bullshit. Sorry for the French, but here I could have taken a 15 pips trade on here and go on M15. Before everything happened, I would already make the money. You see? And some people will even use the 1 hour as key level to refine this H4. You see, it's the same level here, but on H4, I have another 1 hour right here. And with 1 hour, you can put 5 pips. You see the trade here, the second one? When you put 5 pips, look at what it gives you. An 8 trade and 8R. You can have a 10R trade every time. Because if you risk 5 pips, the forex on Euro USD or GBP USD will move more than 50 pips a day. So you will have your 10R. You see, everything was marked before. I did not really planned. I don't want to react. I just trust my levels. And if I miss, no problem. But if next time I make a 10-hour trade, even if I missed 4 trades, I don't care. It will give me back my money and I will be positive. Okay? So what I'm trying to show you here is we will have a lot of good stuff this coming week. Okay? I need to clean all this. Let's go on the weekly time frame. What did we do on a weekly? Okay, on GBP USD, it's even clearer. We had a push, and then price dropped, closed bearish. Then the last week, we had this. Okay, guys, last time on Wednesday, I did explain something about you have 2 types of candle. Guys, please, 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 I need you to take notes. Because every time it's different people. I have to repeat some stuff. That's why I want you to be part of my calls, guys, because I have to repeat this many times and we are not going to move forward, okay? I have to tell you this. This is another one. It's another key tip, okay? When you have a candle that is inside of another one, okay? Pro tip, another pro tip. When you have a candle that, this is one of my, it's one of my own, how do you call that? Weapons against the market. When you have something like this, it means what? The previous candle high, remember, it's always high, open, close, low. I don't care about any other stuff. I only care about these 4 informations. Every time that a candle is inside of the high of the low of the previous candle, we call it an inside bar. You can call it an inside day because this is a daily candle, or an inside week, or an inside bar because this is a bar or a candle, okay? So the inside bar, how do you trade the inside bar? The inside bar is traded like this. Take notes. If you can screenshot what I'm saying right now, I think it will help you so much. Some people only trade this and they're profitable. I even ask myself why I don't trade only this. Look at here. If you have the high and the low of the inside bar, and now you see price move toward a level. We have another open here. and then price does like this. If it come on a lower time frame and close inside, like this was a daily, and on H4 we closed inside here, it means we failed to break this candle. Your target is to catch the other side here, because the inside bar is confirming that we are going to have a reversal on this side. You can trust me or not, it's just you can go and test it. But let me show you another scenario. But if you have like the candle opens here, they never came back to test here, and then start going like this, and then break this level. If we close in the breakout, don't stop until you have the full range of this inside bar. What do I mean by that? If this is a range, okay, let me just grab this. If this is a range and this is your inside bar, you need to do the full range again. We can still be buying. It means what? Inside here, as soon as price will break, you can find a key level and you push price higher. Because breaking out of an inside bar is choosing a side. Faking is also choosing a side. It could have broken here, then it chose a side, okay? It could have failed here, then it chose a side. You have to know that the inside bar high and low are reference point where you could take your direction. The inside bar is the opposite of the engulfing bar. How is the engulfing bar? The engulfing bar, let's imagine this is gray, and also this is gray. You have an inside bar and an inside bar high and low. The engulfing bar is like this. It's just a candle that's engulfed. It's the same principle. If price comes now and take the engulfment high or low, it has chosen a side. And in this case, you can just trade these two guys here. Now look at what I'm showing you, the inside bar. The inside bar I'm giving you, it's here. We had a week on GBP USD. We had a week here, stopped here, and here. Are we inside? You see how you could have no complication to find the side. Now we are going to wait to see what Monday and Tuesday will do. If I go on the daily time frame, I have the high here and the low here. We are already going up. So maybe if we reject here, we will have to drop. What could reject us? You know, we have a key level, okay? We have an open and close here, an open and close here, okay? Let's go back to Euro USD. It was correlated. Do you see that? We also have two levels here that could reject price. I did not check before. Euro USD and GBP USD are very correlated. This could be the play. If we look down here, we also have another one. Let's go on Euro USD. You have another key level here, another one here, and then another one here. This is exactly here. Okay. So if I go back on GBP USD, what do I have? I also have this key level here. If I go on the chart here, you have another open and close. The thing is what? On the weekly time frame, on a trouvé an inside bar. We found an inside bar. Our play is to wait for price to reach the extremes of this inside bar. And if we go on the daily, do we have an inside bar? Not yet. We have an engulfment toward the upside. So it means what? Monday could be bullish. We are starting to have a direction. If Monday is bullish, what is Tuesday doing? Maybe Tuesday will be a doji. And what Wednesday is doing? Maybe Wednesday will drop. Or Wednesday could continue. But we will know it according to the key level and the key times. Key times, it's around 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. New York's time, and 8:30 to 10:30 New York time. If you find this key level, you find your time aligned with how price is reacting to your open close, you only care about breakout and fake out, because here we faked out, so we think we need to continue. The target on the other side is here. Price should at least touch here before we go down. So if price is gonna touch there, I can scalp my way through going up, or I can take a trade. Remember, if the candle wanna go up, what do we have as a key level here? We have a key level here. This could be the play on Monday. We have a key level where price could come here, 10 pips, no, 15 pips. And we target one level here. This could be a trade. Why? Because every bullish candle will always come and create a wick that will stop at a key level before going up. It does it every time. Look at here. Before we reacted here, before we dropped, we came and reacted here. Before we drop here, we came back. This was too far, but we reacted here. Before we continue higher here, we came back and reacted here. This is a key level, okay? Every time price wanna go in another direction on the daily or the H4 or the H8, it will come back to look for a key level. Key level is open, closed. But the direction will be proven if it faked out or it broke out. Because when you have a breakout like this, even if you don't have a key level here, if I go in the past, this is another level, okay? You see the open here, it opened with a gap, okay? I'm gonna take this, and we're gonna go in the past, find where did price react from. A lot of levels here. You see, this level is important. We had one here, you had one here, one here, one here. It's just to show you how this is an open close level. If I go on a lower time frame inside this gray thing, you will have the same price action. On H4, you have the same price action. You see how price is reacting to different, to the same level at different time frame. And this is how you find your key levels, guys, okay? Don't complicate your trading. Observe if price close in breakout or fake out. Accept the thing that it showed you and look for a key level inside the range after a breakout. Price will come back to that key level and give you something. If it doesn't, no problem. You will have another one tomorrow or on another pair. Okay, so we have this, could be the price action for GBP/USD, should probably go up and then drop lower. So I'm expecting to put an alert on this key level. This could be a buy on Monday. And if price starts by going up, we already know where we're waiting for it, up here on these key levels. Okay, let's go on USD/JPY. What do we have on a weekly time frame? Monthly first. Monthly is bearish. February is supposed to close bearish. We have a target. As we close in the fake out, which means we broke up here and then came and closed inside, the target was here, okay? But then when we closed bearish in a fake out, the next target was now here. And like I told you, price will always go back in a key level before trying to come back in the direction, okay? We have the key level here where, boom, price came, touched it here. If I go on M15 after placing in the vertical line and go on H1, for example, you will see how price reacted around that key level before dropping lower, okay? But if I come back on a weekly time frame, that confirms that my week should be bearish. If my week should be bearish, okay, this is USD/JPY. On a monthly, it's bearish, right? We need to continue until we reach this guy here. Let's put a pink line as our target for USD/JPY. Okay, let me put the pink line, very big line. This is the target. Now let's go on the weekly time frame. Did you reach it? Not yet. Where did we close? Here. If price wanna come here, do you think it will open and touch it directly? It can be, it can do that, okay? But the thing is, we closed, see that? An outside candle. We took out this highs and low. It's an engulfment, but it's an outside candle, the opposite of what I showed you. And we know we have a rejection here, but price came and closed near. We almost touched the target and then returned. So what I have to do now, is to wait to see this new week what we will have. You see how price has stopped. We have bearish movement. How much is this? It's 60 pips. So when price will reach here, maybe because we are opposed to GBP and Euro USD, maybe we should buy. So maybe Monday will act like this, reach the target with 60 pips, and Tuesday will give us an engulfment in the other direction, or just rebalance it with a weak inside. Weak inside means what? Here, something like this. Okay, and then Wednesday we have a bullish move, and this will be like the lowest point of the week. We go back where we have an imbalance to rebalance here, and when price does that, we can now drop again. But on the weekly time frame, we know we are bearish. Then price will come back and touch this target again, and that could be the play for USDJPY. But I had to see what Monday will do. Monday is the opening range of the week, so I have to observe before I give you any thesis. But the analysis will prepare you to understand if you close in a breakout or a fake out, so you are preparing yourself. Let's go on USD CHF. Oh, easy game. I saw that last week. On the monthly time frame, we are bearish, but we did not touch also. Yeah, same thing. Go on the weekly time frame, we close bearish in an engulfment. This engulfment is a very good one because we had an open close here. You see, we have an open close that should be touched by price. If we open on Monday, probably price should come back here. And if we did already touch, let me see on the weekly time frame, we did already touch because we came back since Monday, Tuesday, we touched here and rejected. Where did we reject from? A key level. Again, guys, key level all the time. Boom. Do you see that? Do you see where we reacted from? This is just the truth of the market. This is where we reacted from. And if I come here now, drop on 1 hour, what time was that? Remember what I told you? London session, 2 a.m. What time was that? 2 a.m. Price rejected, swept Asian high, obey to an H4 level because this was an H1, but it's an H4 on the other time frame. Okay, let me show you. If you play around more with it, you will understand what I'm saying. You have horizontal line here. Let's put it in blue. This blue line is on H1. It's a broken open close. If I come here, it's an engulfment, right? Broken open close here. This was a valley that was broken. If I go on H2, look, it's a peak. If I go on H4, it's a peak again. If I go on H8, it's a peak again. Do you see that? If I go on the daily, it's nothing. But you can see how this is a multi-time frame level. And price came here, reacted here. This was a straight entry above Asian high. During the London session, touched this level, dropped. You can go on M15 after this touch. After the candle close, you can look for a big number like 7000 or 750. You can also go on, I have so many styles of entries. You can go on M5, which is one of that I prefer. I will look for a stop hunt as I'm going touching the level. The breaker, the one that's created that stop hunt, must be broken, and it is broken, it will be my entry level. I will enter from here. Okay, this is just entry style that I gave you. If you have a reaction from a key level, you don't need to enter right at the key level. You go on N5, look how we swept and made a stop hunt before touching the level. Then we drop and broken that level. Okay. As we broken, this is just a confirmation. It's not even how you call it. It's not even a broken anymore. It's a break to confirm the BTC. And then from here, I can protect above the last swing here, which is very big, but it's less than 10 pips. You have 10 pips stop loss, and you can target the lowest point of Asia here or the previous day's low. Previous day's low is here, and price will come and touch it. Okay, and this is where you should target. You could enter from the key level. This is USD CHF. Okay, so what I'm telling you here, guys, is on a weekly time frame, we are bearish. We just broke out bearish, and for us, it means that on the daily time frame, we expect to see a bearish candle. But the bearish candle will react from this key level. We have a key level here. And we already saw that last week price came and tested it. So if you know that price came and tested it and rejected from there, what I will have here is key level here, we rejected from here. Then we are targeting this next key level. Did we reach it? Not yet. We have another key level down here. Okay, and this one here. So these are just going to be my take profit 1 or 2, but I'm expecting on the daily to see the price drop and continue lower. Okay, and if we drop and touch this guy here, maybe we could reverse because we have a resistance zone with these wicks that are rejecting price. We could bounce and continue higher, which makes sense because we are opposed to GBP USD that's supposed to go up and then drop. So USD CHF, I will observe more than to take trades. It will be my last resort if I don't have any option on others. And then, yeah, I can do that. But now to end my analysis, what I mostly do is I will open my forex factory. I will most of the time do this. I will go to forex. Let's finish this call now. I will go on forex factory like this. I will go on my calendar, and now I will list CAD USD. Okay, let me filter this. I can only choose certain pairs. I don't have USD CAD. I have USD CHF. I don't have AUD. I have Euro GBP JPY. I don't have NZD. And then I will apply my filter. And these are the news that I'll be waiting for. I have on Wednesday certain pairs. I have an FOMC on Wednesday. I should not trade before this. I will wait for this to play out. And yeah, okay. And I have, yeah, FOMC is the most important, and the CPI year per year on GBP. We also have the flash manufacturing PMI on GBP. It's on Friday and end of the week. And yeah, Thursday it's unemployment claims. We have the expectations here, but you can check now. You can check your fundamentals and align. Come on the charts and see if it makes sense or not. Okay. But as I told you, you always have to put yourself in a situation where you have two theories. Like here, I told myself if price moves up first, then I know what to do. If it moves down first, then I know what to do. Whatever the news gave me because I cannot expect what the news will do, but I can only expect my levels and I know where price will stop. Okay, guys. So this is it. I will do a masterclass next month to teach you more about the entries and the key levels, because if you master the key levels, you'll start taking crazy trades on gold. Especially gold is crazy. Look at this. This was marked way before. This is a daily key level. They marked before everything. Everybody saw this. It was the beginning of February. We saw a drop on gold. Everybody was panicking. When I saw it push up, I said, okay, where's the last key level on the daily? It was here. Look at where price came. Like price is obeying my level. Do you see that? Price came exactly here, and I took a trade. Like I told you, you can go here and drop on M5 if you don't want to enter as the price is touching the level. When you go on M5, whatever you're trying to do is mark the last bearish move before we move up. As soon as price will break it, you have a breaker, right? What do I have? Let me show you. We have this. You have, yeah, it works on gold more than anything, brother. More than anything else. Now look, because I learned this on gold. This is the breaker. What did price do? Came straight in your breaker. And since February 5th, with 50 pips stop loss, you could have been buying on gold. Do you see that? It reacted from a key level. Okay, guys. Just go on your daily time frame, play around with the key levels. Remember, open, close. It's your entry or reaction point. High and low is where you understand the direction of the price. Simple. Okay? As soon as I have a high and a low, if price breaks it, it will never come back. As soon as I have a dropping candle, we close above it, I'm going up now. But as I know, okay, I know I'm going up, but where am I supposed to buy from? I'll just mark in this range here. As I'm breaking this level, as I close above, when price will come back, where will it come from? I have to take this, mark a rectangle of the two candles, and go find your key levels inside that range. You have one here, and you have an entry. Only this one is already good. You don't need more. You see? Price came back, gave you a trade after the Asia session, and you could have bought here. You just need to find your key levels. Okay? You go on the daily. As soon as I break out, everything I see, every time I see an inside bar, I'm happy. I told you that. Inside bar. Look, I'm just recapping everything that I told you guys. Inside bar. We stopped here, and then we stopped inside, right? What did I tell you? As soon as we break and close below it, it's a confirmation we are going lower. This is a daily. If I go on H1, did we close below this inside bar? We did. Now we are expecting for price to come and touch here. We also have on a lower time frame a rejection, because if I go on H4, for example, here, it touched and then stopped inside. I still have an inside bar. Let me go back on the daily so I can mark the other bar so you can see it. We have this bar. The inside bar will give you the intention and the direction of the market. We are bearish, right? What did price do here? Took the low first, then came back inside. Let's go on the H4. What do you have? We rejected, then price came back here. Do I have a key level? I have one. Look at where price reacted. I didn't know this, guys. Just notice, guys. It's like same thing. I didn't know. It's like you can't know everything. You just have to know your levels. Look at how price dropped. And when price came and touched all these levels here, let me continue here. You see, once it broke below and closed above, closed below with the H1, this was a rejection. We close with impulse here. As soon as I close with impulse, it's over. Price is melting now. This is the inside bar. It gave me a direction. If it didn't close here above, then it's going down. And how do I confirm that it's rejected? I just saw it on the daily, on the key front, on the key level here. Once it rejected from the key level, Next day, I'm selling. I'm selling for sure. It rejected from the key level. We are inside of an inside bar. We broke out low. What do you expect to do tomorrow, man? What day was this? Monday. On Monday, people are saying, I don't trade on Monday. That's you. That's you. I will come on Monday. I will look for a break. I will mark my 0 points. Like here, I have exactly here. Let me show you the key number. Let's go look for 4000. 4000. 4000. Do you see that? Coordinates. The color red. Where is it? Exactly here. Melt. Or as is tomorrow, the Asia session broke the structure, and I see now that London broke also. New York, I will come and enter. These levels are marked before. You can come on H4, and as you know the direction, you will just find another key level, man. You just find another key level here. You take another key level here. You just come on the market. Let's put this in blue so you don't confuse them. And you see that's how price melt from these levels. You see, price came here, touched it, go on M2 or H1, key levels. You see? So I really hope you got some value from this, guys. And this is not the typical calls that I do on Sunday, but I had to show you this because the key levels helped me so much last month. I had to share this. I had to share this. So thank you again, everyone. It's been a real blessing. Very happy you've been in the call earlier. Oh, I can see you have. Who is raising some? Zena, hey, tell me something. Do you have a question?
Yes. Hi,
You raised
Email.
it.
How you doing today?
I'm fine, Zena. How you doing?
Good. Thank you for asking, and thank you for today's call. I wanted to
Okay.
ask with regards to your call that was on February 11th. When
Yeah.
yeah, do you have the recording for that? My internet went down, and I didn't get to finish the class.
Oh, okay. I have it. I have the
Okay.
link actually. Let me send the link right now so you guys can go and see it.
Okay. Thank you.
Don't stay in the call. I'm going right now. It was the fractal ESR that we did on the 11th of February, right?
Yes, correct.
Exactly. I have it here. I'm going to open the link to everyone. Okay. Let me open the link. And I was sending it right now in the chat. So everyone can just click on it and okay.
And one more question, Email, if you don't mind. You had a
Tell me some.
checklist. Can you share the checklist you had?
The checklist is in this video, the one I'm sending
Okay.
right now.
Okay, it shows the
Exactly.
whole checklist.
The checklist is inside, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Guys, I just sent the list. Okay. The checklist is in this link. Okay, je t'ai entendu, Charles. Je te fais le résumé. Charles just asked me to give him a summary in 5 minutes for everything that I just explained here. If you are also interested in the same thing that he asked, please type 1 in the chat so I know I will give value to all of you at the same time. So not all of you will be asking the same question, guys. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick recap of all this call, 5 minutes in French mixed with some English at the same time, so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. Okay, we saw and the link is in the chat right now. You can go and download this video. It's in the Google Drive. It's open to everyone. So look at this. What I'm saying here is this is a peak level. This is a valley. Okay, and I just created one that could be the open close. Ce que je voulais dire, Charles, c'est quoi? Il faut comprendre les niveaux. Lorsque tu as une bougie qui se ferme et qu'une autre bougie s'ouvre au même endroit, ce niveau, on va l'appeler open close. Pourquoi open close? parce que la dernière bougie a ouvert ici, open, et celui-là a close là. OK? Lorsque tu as ces niveaux, ce genre de niveaux, ce sont des niveaux où toute la Terre, tous les investisseurs, tout le marché a accepté d'arrêter la journée à ce niveau ou d'arrêter la semaine à ce niveau. Donc, this price is very important because everybody accepted to stop there. It's a fair price. OK? Personne ne peut fermer un marché avec une grosse perte. Il va chercher à rééquilibrer le prix d'abord et fermer. Donc, les prix de fermeture sont des prix plutôt équilibrés. Voilà pourquoi les mèches existent. Quand tu prends par exemple ça et que tu as une mèche qui te fait ça, OK? When you have a candle like this and you have a wick like this, why did we not have the close right here and the open right here? Because the market always seeks to balance price. That's why they push price in the balance zone. Balance is what? Balance is the 50%. 50% is around where the price must be the more fair for buyers and sellers. OK? So, ce qui veut dire quoi? Ce qui veut dire que le open close level, c'est un niveau important où les vendeurs et les acheteurs acceptent de fermer une période de temps. Price doesn't know that we stop. Le prix ne sait pas qu'on s'est arrêté, mais c'est eux qui ont accepté. On va s'arrêter ici. Ou on va s'arrêter sur ce prix-là. Donc, avant la fin de la journée, ils vont tout faire pour amener le prix à ce niveau, pour fermer. Ou si le prix était quelque part là, tu vas voir le marché va revenir quelque part. And they will do everything in their power to bring the price at the fair price before they close it. So you must understand the closing price is very important. Donc, quand tu comprends ça, quand tu comprends que le closing price is very important, okay, then you ask yourself, c'est quoi le high and the low? High and low are extremes. High and low are extremes. Pourquoi est-ce qu'on a dit que ce sont des extrêmes? Because price is not balanced when it's high and low. Ce sont les extrêmes. Quand le prix était arrivé à ce niveau, quand on a poussé le prix là, ils ont dit non, 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 on ramène ça à un bon prix. Quand ils ont poussé le prix là, ils ont dit non, 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 on ramène ça à un bon prix. Ça veut dire que ce prix est exagéré. C'est comme quand tu vas dans les boutiques et que tout est en discount, c'est-à-dire le prix est trop bas ou le prix est trop haut. Tu vas vouloir un prix qui est raisonnable pour l'acheteur et pour le vendeur. Quand tu veux acheter une voiture, when you want to buy a car, if someone is selling you a Tesla car at $1,000, you have doubts. S'il te vend une Tesla à $1,000, tu vas dire il y a un problème. OK? Tu vas dire qu'il y a un souci parce que le prix est trop bas. Maintenant, si tu veux dire non, 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 je veux un marché normal, quel est le problème? What does your Tesla have as a problem? No, my Tesla is broken. Okay, I want a good Tesla. What is the fair price? It will give you a price like here. It will not be down. And if it gives you an expensive price, tu vas discuter. It will say, oh, this is premium price. I want you to reduce some. Can you make some discount for me? Discount is here. That's how, when the candle closed, it was a battle between buyers and sellers, and touching the peak of the day is very extreme. So what does that mean? It means, demain, si nous venons ici et que nous fermons ce point extrême, ça veut juste dire que le marché est d'accord qu'on puisse continuer à la hausse. Donc, la même fenêtre de temps, puisque ça, si c'était one day, la journée qui va suivre, one day, doit aussi être bullish. So, if you have a day that's closed in breakout, okay, you can still continue in the same direction the next day. It's the next candle theory. I've never seen that on the internet. I made up a term because I want to understand what I'm talking about. But look at this. You have daily like this. Maintenant, si tu arrives dans un price action où le marché a essayé de partir et ils ont ramené ça, que ça soit là ou là ou là, mais le marché a dit non, mon frère, on ne peut pas faire ça. C'était trop cher. On a essayé d'aller plus haut, on ne peut pas. Ils sont repartis plus bas. Et là, les vendeurs ont dit non, 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 refermons un peu plus tôt. This is fair. Now, open and close, it's like this. Si ça, c'était une bougie bullish, if this was a bullish candle, if this was a bullish candle, it means what? We open where we closed. Ça veut dire que là, on peut être aussi bullish. We can also be bullish. But if we come and close below, it's bearish. Okay? Now, listen to this. If this second candle did not close higher or lower, it stayed inside. On appelle ça an inside day. And when you have an inside day, it's a signal for the next day, what you're going to do. Tu dois savoir ce que tu vas faire la journée qui suit. Pourquoi? La journée ou la semaine qui suit. Parce que si ta journée, OK, la bougie ferme, OK, en dessous de celui-là, la journée qui suit, tu sais ce que tu dois faire. Si la bougie là ferme au-dessus, alors tu sais très bien ce que tu dois faire. OK? Parce que on a accepté d'aller retester, on a coupé l'extrême de ce qui était à l'intérieur. C'est comme si les gens étaient en réunion. Ils avaient un prix haut et un prix bas. Après leur réunion, ils ont fini par décider qu'on peut aller à la hausse. On ne doit pas s'arrêter. On va continuer dans la même direction. Mais s'ils ont hésité and they came back inside, la journée qui suit va open at the same level. Maintenant, si dans le passé, tu as un niveau open close here, you will see how price va venir retester ce niveau avant de descendre. Et c'est comme ça que j'anticipais les mouvements open price que tu vois sur le marché. OK? This is just an explanation. And it works on everything. Ça marche sur tous les instruments. Si tu pars là, on prend le daily sur... This is silver. Ça, c'est sur l'argent. I will just mark with red line every open light candle from this price action here. Okay, here. We have here. Let me go on a line chart like this. Line chart. Line chart. Et je vais prendre un marqueur. Je vais vous montrer à chaque endroit là où ça avait réagi. Je n'ai pas marqué les gaps. Gap, ça veut dire deux bougies comme ça. Open, close, au milieu des deux. Tu vois, ça c'est un gap. C'est juste un break of structure. Ça veut dire qu'en petit time frame, we had market create this, then it pulled back, broke like this. It could happen like this, or it can happen like this. It will give you the same thing. It depends on the week. S'il y avait une mèche ici, ça veut dire que ça avait créé un point bas et c'est revenu pour ouvrir ici et pour continuer à la baisse. Les autres niveaux qui sont de open close sont de peak and valley. Peak like this and valley like this. Okay? Peak and valley like this will give you levels that you should focus on. OK? Maintenant, quand on a ces trois-là et que vous le retenez, on peut avoir des peak and valley qui sont cassés. Ça veut dire quoi? Broken peak and valleys. You have a peak that is broken. It gives you this, right? But sometimes it will just give you a line, an engulfment. Like here, peak and valley broken gave you an engulfment. You see, where did price come back to? Here. Here, here. Here, here. Like this, here. Where did price come back? Here. Okay, this one, here. This one, here. Here again, here. This guy here reacted to a level. It reacted from this guy here. If I take this and pull it, si je tire ce niveau, à partir de là, quand je reviens ici, tu vois bien que le prix a réagi là. OK? Ici, même chose. On a un autre niveau là. Où est-ce que le prix a réagi? Là. Donc, si je vais en lower time frame, you will see how price reacted to all these levels. And these were different entries. Okay? You had different entries. You have one here, one here, one here, one here, this one here, this one here, this one here. Different days, different levels, different direction. Mais les key levels te donnent une direction claire de là où tu peux entrer. OK, guys? Est-ce que Charles, tu as bien reçu ce que j'ai dit là? Did that help you understand the key levels? Est-ce que ça suffit pour vous, les gars? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. Bien. Donc, vous avez capté. Les amis, cette stratégie m'a sauvé la vie. Si je vous dis ça comme ça, c'est pas la blague. Maintenant, là, je vous ai juste expliqué les key levels. Il faut que je vous montre vraiment comment les utiliser avec la liquidité, etc., etc. Il y a vraiment beaucoup de choses à faire. Je ne peux pas tout vous donner en une semaine, en une journée ou en un call. Mais oui, pendant une semaine, on peut faire quelque chose, OK? But you have to understand that you will have to work also. You need some time on the chart. Vous devez passer un peu de temps sur la chart et vous devez comprendre comment les choses se passent, OK? Moi, j'utilise encore sur des techniques beaucoup plus avancées. Attends, je vais essayer de voir si j'ai ça ici. Par exemple, ça, moi, j'utilise des techniques encore plus avancées. J'ai des open close en H8 and I can understand how the price action played out. Ici, on était sur un niveau, je dois voir si j'ai mes niveaux ici. Le niveau de la semaine est où? Voilà, la ligne orange, la ligne bleue. Attends, je vais peut-être voir ça ici. Voilà. Ici, si je vais sur US30 ou Nasdaq, je vais voir quelque chose, je pense. Voilà, Nasdaq par exemple. This is Nasdaq. C'est la même chose, open, close, mais ici, j'utilise les niveaux high, low des différentes journées pour savoir qu'est-ce que le prix va faire. C'est un peu plus avancé. J'ai 3 stratégies, comme je vous avais dit, mais ça, c'est le plus costaud. Il me donne des mouvements de fou et c'est ce que j'utilise pour gonfler des comptes. Because this is how I became number 5 dans un championnat de IC Market. Just giving you a heads up. I used a level like this, Asia level. I found a key level above the Asia level. That's what I'm trying to do here to show you guys. You see, this was my Asia level, right? On the high time frame. Let's put this in red so we can recognize it. Recognize it. Let me go on M15 right now. M15, you see that? Donc, vous voyez cette ligne-là, OK? Ça, c'est la ligne de liquidité que je calculais pour être prise. Maintenant, je vous explique comment moi j'avais fait pour gagner le tournoi et qui peut vous permettre encore mieux de vous aussi de commencer à réfléchir et commencer à voir loin. Quand je vais sur H4, when I go on H4, let's go on H2 first, je ne vous complique pas. Vous voyez qu'ici, on a open, close. En rouge, c'est open, close. On va en H4, c'est le même niveau. On va en H8, c'est le même niveau. Pour moi, H4, 8, H8, H2, c'est le même niveau. Pour moi, c'est un key level qui est costaud. Maintenant, qu'est-ce qui se passe à ce moment? Lorsque le prix est arrivé ici, à ce niveau, qu'est-ce que moi je fais? Je vous montre juste. Hein? Je prends une position sans stop loss. Parce que je sais que le prix, quand il arrive, il va réagir. Dès qu'il descend, moi, je mets directement en break-even. Est-ce que vous comprenez ce que je viens de dire? C'est-à-dire que j'ai pris une position sans stop loss. Et dès que le marché est descendu, on peut être en 1 heure, par exemple, on va bien voir ça. Dès que le marché est descendu ici, I put my stop loss. I put my stop loss now. This is just, I'm just showing you how I did manage my trade when I was number 5 on the IC markets competition among 86,000 people. So the price was moving like here. It hit my key level. I entered without a stop loss. It was a clean entry without stop loss. Just an entry and a price. Okay, on a key, it was this is 20. C'est toujours un chiffre rond là où je rentre avec ce genre de position. Donc j'arrondis à 300 par exemple. Ici. And when the price reached that level, boom, it enters, no stop loss. The entry drops. When it drops, now I bring my stop loss above this key level. When it breaks the first level, I put my position at break even. You see that? What do I do next? I don't stop there. There's no target. For the competition, I don't target nothing less than the weekly or monthly low, the orange point here. What I do is something like this. I drop until here. This is a monthly low. And then, à l'intérieur de ma position, là, je cherche tous les key levels possibles en H4, par exemple. Ici, j'ai un key level. Vous allez remarquer que le prix ne revient pas sur les key levels quand il est dans le sens contraire. Regarde. Donc, partout là où vous voyez les key levels, là, j'ai pris des positions d'entrée. J'ai pris des sells. J'ai pris un autre sell. I took another sell here. I took another sell here. I took another sell here. And this is how I entered on a big move. Le bénéfice que j'ai fait ici, the benefit that I made here, I reinvested half of it in this one trade. This also gave me a benefit, but this one is not closed. We're still milking the market. Here, I took the half of this and this. It gives you a benefit. You take that, you put it in another trade again. This is pyramiding management. When I have 3 trades, I leave them play out. Now here, I will just have a standard lot. I will put, like if my account was $100, I will put $100 here, $100 here. Then I will continue $100 again. And when you will see my price action, you will have many entries. And with this strategy, after 2 days, I made 2,000 return. They gave us $50 for the competition. I didn't trade from Monday to Wednesday. And Wednesday, when I traded, on Friday, I was number 5. And I made $2,300 with one move. You understand that? So this is the power, and this is no fluff. I can go right now on my, let me try to find it right now. It's called my FX books. My FX book. Where is my FX book? I have my FX book here. I need to see if I can connect myself. Yes, I have it. Enter. Yeah. I'm not lying to you guys. This is real. You see this? I have, this is the content. This is my old account. You see this? 2,000 gain. This is a real account that I put in. They gave us $50. 50 is here, right? You can see it. You can see $50, right? $50. You see? 2,082 plus the benefits. If you come down here, look at what we made. If I go on, I don't know where it is, where I can show you the trade actually. But okay, so, but you see it, right? This is what the curve shows you. It was from, you see, 11, no trade, small trade. And then here on 15, 1 day. It was a 1 week trade, you see? 2 days from here to 15 to 80 to 18, 1.5 lots. Here, 0.50 lots. Here, 4.7 lots. Here, 1.3 lots. And here, 1.4 lots. The price played out, and I made 2,000 return. Croissance, it means growth. So what I just gave you here is one of my, I told you, is one of my weapon to milk the market. If you go and study on what I told you, even if you miss, if you missed the like 10 trade in a week, one trade can save everything. So study this stuff, guys. You only think about 4 points. Be the master of open, high, low, close. Open, high, low, close. The high and the low are reference to breakout or direction. The open, close are the entry points. Okay, guys? Okay. I think now I'm done with this call. Thank you very much. We will meet tomorrow, Monday, and then Wednesday or Tuesday. I will tell you guys. No problem. If you all got some values, type just 0 0 0 in the chat. Please go hype the cycle group. It will really help me because sometimes I see some people, they don't come in the calls. Les gens ne viennent pas dans les appels parce qu'ils savent même pas ce qui se passe. I want you guys to go out there and tell them, like in the community tab, go in the community of cycle and just hype them to come in the calls. There are values. I'm just giving this for free. Okay, you can hype others and share with them too. And yeah, but we have some good news coming from the month. We will talk about it maybe next Sunday, but we have some good news, some stuff that will help you guys go forward. And yeah, in the education of the system, everything is perfect. So thank you guys. So call definitely is being saved on my Google Drive. Ce call s'enregistre sur mon Google Drive. Je vais le mettre sur YouTube. En fait, j'ai dit ça depuis le début de février, but I was very, very busy. Couldn't find time to upload stuff and edit and put them on YouTube. But I have the link, like, comme je viens de vous envoyer, I have the link of every call. Every call you ask me for, I will send you the link if you needed the link, okay? But I will do my best to post everything on YouTube so you guys can go there and check the calls, okay? Donc, merci à vous tous, les amis. Merci pour